Hey everyone, Happy New Year. Welcome back to Over a Pipe for the first impressions video of 2019. I am here in Bryson City, North Carolina in this beautiful countryside, enjoying the sounds of nature and rapid chainsaws everywhere. What a great place it is. This is, I think Gribbly is somewhere up in these mountains, sawing away just to blaze a new trail for his trout fishing next year. Though I don't know, Gribbs, do you still have snow where you're at? So the first impressions of the year, again, I was sure I was going to do it, and decided yes, we're going to hit the Esoterica for January. That's what we're going to do. We're going to start. January is my English blends month. It's my favorite month out of the year. And nope, can't get that open like that. So let's break the seal on this bad boy. There we go. Love that sound. Ooh. Oh. Yes. As you can see, got some of that. Oh man. Some of that good discoloration on the tin, on the not the tin, but the I guess your spacer. What is this called? Does anybody know what these are actually called? Anyways, you can see plenty of stains and color on this. Look at that. And it is packed in there tight. I do have a jar that I will be using. Oh. I don't know if it's a really nice fine ribbon cut is what it looks like, and I don't know, but and this is extremely packed. I'm not quite sure if it's me, my senses, whatever it is. You know, I mean, my sinuses are pretty fine, but goodness me, I don't know, but the Latakia in this is not as pungent as I was expecting. I am just pulling off some of this as it is, and just breaking it ever so lightly. Now I can definitely see there's some yellow, there's some orange, there's some Latakia. There's a great variety in this. Now, granted, I do believe. So the tin says best full English tobacco. I think it's what's the other one? And So to Bed, where they use 5 different. So yeah, so moisture, as you can see, it's definitely pretty wet. So we're clumping it together, and look at that. Yeah, no, that's definitely wet. So you know what? We're gonna do a light bowl on this one. Quite a bit of a lighter bowl, just for the sake of how wet this is. I don't want to overpack it and not be able to keep a light on it. So almost a bit of a gravity fill, a little bit more packed than a gravity fill. In my Peterson 312, this is one of the ones that one of my estate pipes that I refurbished. I really love the grain on this one. It just has, I don't know what it is, but to me, I feel like the older pipes just had a much better Much better coloration, bird's eye. I think all around just seem much better. Oh, we've got some people working. Let's close up this tin. And this is Margate, Esoterica's Margate. Let's put her right there. The pre-light's got a whole bunch of great notes. It's got that just slight amount of Latakia with a great amount of Virginia in there. Let's light it up. Oh yeah. I know that Penzance and Stonehaven get a lot of publicity. And everybody's taste buds are different. That's good. That is good. I don't know if it's kind of the. I don't know if it's necessarily the. I don't know if it's necessarily the fact that it's an esoteric. It gives it a little oomph. And what I mean by that is I mean that it gives a certain level of expectation. Uh-oh. That fell down. I will say so far, packing this light has really helped. So this does light really well. I almost feel bad using a Bic lighter, but you know what? Bic is, it's a classic too. This does stay lit pretty easily. That ribbon cut makes a big difference, especially given how moist this is. It's good. This is easily an all-day English. just being a little patient with it, doing a little bit of the breath method. Do a light tamp on this. Alright, so let's break it down, see what we're getting. Let's go with the first part, which is the smoke. Smoke is cool. That's first and foremost. That's a big deal. Resisting the urge for any kind of tongue bite is obviously going to make me a fan. You might get a little bit on the char light just because it is so wet. But such a cool smoke, almost a mentholy cool smoke. Extremely smooth, very velvety. A lot of Kia is there. It's not as pungent as what you might think. In fact, it very much reflects the amount of lot of Kia you get from the 10 note. It's good. It is super good. You're getting some of the lot of Kia. It's very well blended with the Virginias. Virginias, you don't get much of the bright. You don't get much of the brights, so you're not getting a lot of the hay, but you are getting some of that orange, Odie, darker Virginia. Orange is probably some of that Oriental. Very slight hint of that sourness. I believe if there's even Orientals in here. I haven't looked at the. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's any Orientals in this one. I would assume so. This is easily an all-day blend. This could easily jump into my rotation. The balance between the Latakia, if there is a slight amount of Oriental, I would say the Latakia and the Virginias are neck and neck. I mean, they are super tied there, and just complementing that. Just a slight bit of sourness. I don't even know if there is any Oriental in this. But this smokes so well out of the tin, and it's fairly wet. As you can see just from how much these guys stuck together. Love this Peterson. I love this one darker bend of this pipe. In fact, some of the times I almost wonder if I can see a face in there. But the bird's eye on this thing is just magnificent. Yeah, I mean it's all there. I mean it's definitely it's a full English for sure. Definitely, you know. I don't know if I would say it's a traditional English, and I don't know if I would say it's that full. If I were to do a full review right now, I would say this is probably medium bodied. It's definitely not heavy.